Oh man, very interesting video coming up for you all tomorrow. Maybe today. No, I don't think I can edit 2 videos in a day. We've been filming all day for Intuitive Intimacy. If you guys don't know about that, it's a program me and Dana are running. But what I wanted to jump on here right now and say, well, first of all, we're here at this place. If you can ever come here, go glamping. I'm kind of here. We're here to kind of relax and disconnect a little bit, and film. And also, what I'm about to tell you about right now. I've been reading some of your guys' comments, your emails, all of this. And one of the main things that I'm seeing and what I'm hearing in your messages when I'm doing the translation of all this stuff you're saying, Luke, I got this, there's a lack in clarity. There's a lack in direction. So, and what's happening basically, right now that I'm filming this, it is 3:43 on Sunday, the 22nd of November. On Monday, the 23rd of November, 2020, I'm hosting a masterclass at 8 p.m. on Bali time. So 8 p.m., that's around 8 a.m. New York time, and that's 2 p.m. on if you're in Europe. So what I really wanted to do is, so many people, and you guys know I'm having these Zoom sessions, 1-hour sessions, and I'm reading a lot of you guys' emails, a lot of messages on Instagram, and so many people, there's just lack of like where to put all this energy you have. Like this energy you have to create, you know it's time, like you've had a few months off or a few weeks off of just because year 2020, which is what tomorrow's video is about. You've had all this time off and you've been like, it's time for me to jump back in. Like I want to be free. Like you've defined your freedom, you've defined what you want for success, and now you're struggling with direction. And this is something that is very common. It's something that I struggled with, especially back in March and April when everything that I was supposed to do just kind of got wiped off the table, plan A, B, C, and D. And so with everyone asking for direction and asking for clarity, and so many of you guys are new around here, I wanted to find a way that I could do something that was scalable. Doing these 1-hour calls, I love doing it with you all, but what I'm realizing is with at least the last 3 that I've had, it's been very similar things. Like, what direction should I take? How do I go? What is it? Like, and it's almost like there's like this fog, and it's almost like stop trying to put all this stuff like on to get through the fog, and it's like, why is the fog there? Like, why can't you see the path? What is it that's blocking you? What are you attached to? So what I want to do in this masterclass is I really want to explain this. I want to explain not only the energetics of everything, which is so important, but to help you guys with trying to get that direction. And it all starts with the clarity. And there's so many, it's not tactics. So many of you guys have wrote me because I've talked about this in previous videos, but it's not about the tactic. It's not about the, oh, there we're kind of here and there's people all here. It's not about like the tactics and everything, but there's ways that make it easier. They say that success leaves clues, and I've done a lot of failing this year. I've had to redo everything, almost starting at the bottom again, and I really want to help save you guys the time, let you guys learn from my failures, and give you guys some real life examples, real life tools that you can use. And I would say strategies, but they're not strategies, but in a sense they are. They're ways that work. They're ways that work for me, and some of them, they didn't work for me, but they work for other people. And I really want to share that and to take people who are serious. Like, I thought about this, I should have a launch, make it like do this in 1 week, and then people have time to think about it. But now I'm just like, no. The people who are serious about it, some of you guys have already reached out to me just from the Instagram post, and I wanted to offer that to everyone here. If you're interested, it's going to be live with me. And the really cool thing about this is what I was going to do is it was going to be just a one-off masterclass, about 1.5 hours, dive into everything with a Q&A at the end to really answer you guys' questions. So you all who have wanted more access to me, this is the place for it. But more so, this is going to be a program, actually. I'm going to run as a program because I'm realizing I get all these questions, and it's going to be the same in a week, and it's going to be the same in 3 weeks. So I'm going to really hit this program and this masterclass really hard with all the information that I've been learning, the tactics, the tools, the things that have really helped me, and more importantly, things that haven't worked and why they haven't worked for me and why I wouldn't recommend them for you. So this is what it's about. You guys know clarity is power. My mentor, Tony Robbins, always says this all the time, and all the programs I've taken with him is that clarity that gives you power, gives you direction. You know, I think 2020 just made everything super cloudy. Like, the road for you was clear. Like, so many people are like, I had this business idea, I was supposed to be there, and now everything got wiped up. And now it's time to change the approach. But where do you change the approach to? You know, one of my favorite examples is if you start in Sanford in LA, and you're going to Sydney. It's a 14.7 hour flight, and you're off by 1 degree. you miss the continent of Australia by 2,000 miles because you've set, it was just 1 degree. But over that long period of time, you're way off track. You're way off course. We've seen that in movies and so many different things. And what happens is life is even more complicated than that. That's one of my favorite examples of, just so you know, the direction is important. But when you look at life, there's so many pieces, there's so many things moving. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like rocket ships that blast up to space, but when you're going up, you don't aim at the moon and go up because you're taking a lot of things into consideration. The earth is moving as you're going up. You have to actually time off. You have to go a different route, and you have to almost think of where it's gonna be. And so many people were creating, you guys are creating things, and you have all these projects and businesses and everything that's in a reaction to what's going on. And some of you guys have reached that next level of making these plans that's a response to what happened. And where I really want you guys to think in, and where we're gonna go and we're gonna dive deep into it, is to anticipate of what's coming and to build something there. Anticipate the future version of you, the version of you in 1 year. What's something you could do today that makes that person in 1 year look back and be like, I'm glad you did that then. You really set us up nicely. So what I want to do is make this masterclass to dive into it. And the last thing that I always say I was a big ROI guy. I was really big on ROI, the return on investment. And now I've really switched that to COI. And it's something that it's been a huge shift. I got this from Jason Campbell from Mind Valley, good friend of mine. He did an interview with someone, and he just said, the cost of your inaction, and I think of right now, everything is happening so fast. I've missed out on a lot of opportunities this year. I've missed out on opportunities because I was nervous to do this. I didn't know to take this program. I didn't reach out to this person. I hesitated. I didn't have a direction. I just was like in this pause, and it's frustrating. I know some of you guys are frustrated about this. So what I want to do is really make this very clear, give you guys some really personal stories, and more importantly, give you guys a safe space where everyone who's in this masterclass, people who are in already, are serious about it. So that's happening tomorrow. That's happening in a little over 24 hours. I know it's last minute. There's no launch. There's nothing, because the people who are serious, you're feeling right now like I need to be in it. And as I was doing the live this morning, this was supposed to be, I talked about it a while ago, $111. And as I was doing the live stream, I was just like, 11, that's okay. I was like, actually, we're going to do 77. That feels good. That felt good this morning. That was the number of today, 77. And yeah, so I was going to see what time it was. I was like, is it a time? But it's $77. It's linked in the description below. I'm really excited to have you guys there. All of you guys who fill that out, leave your email. You'll get a link to your email that you pay with, and that'll be your link to get into this group. You're going to be put into a group, and this is where we're going to do the live. We're going to do the live call on Zoom, because it will be recorded. Because as I said, this is a program. It's not a live thing where I'm just talking and then it's done. This is a program that is going to be, after, going to be a little bit chopped up, and maybe some modules and questions and all that kind of stuff. And then it's going to be repackaged and sold. This is something serious. So, wanted to give you guys the opportunity to get into it. Like I say, $77, linked in the description below. When you pay, leave your email, and in your email, you'll be getting a link, and in that link, that'll lead you to the meeting, 8 p.m. on Monday, Bali time, for people who are lacking clarity, direction. I really want to break it down for you and really help explain it more. So if you've gotten values from just watching this kind of free content here, inside is much more juicy than what I just post on YouTube. So letting it out there for you guys who are feeling intuitively led right now. Join me. It'd be an honor and a privilege. And on that note, we are here glamping the rest of the day, or possibly the rest of the day. Just finished filming. And on that note, it is super hot still, but I have to stay covered up because of the mosquitoes. But I want to thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow, interesting video coming out. Already filmed. It'll be out tomorrow, I believe tomorrow. And on that note, thank you guys for being here. I'll speak to you guys all later. See you, some of you guys, in the masterclass tomorrow, literally tomorrow. You don't have a lot of time. And in the meantime, everyone always remember to work hard, be brave, and don't forget to smile. Ciao.